What does this M3 competition and cheap Chinese parts have in common? They have both been through a lot and yet they still work. Well, let me put it this way. Instead of the car being delivered to a scrapyard, it was delivered to my house. Yo, we pretty much turned into a one-man Munich BMW factory in a span of a month or two. And now we're here. Time for the fun part, for the interior that remains untouched. Now, yes, we cannot deny the fact that since this is an M3 competition, we do have the amazing seats, the cool stitching on the interior, semi-cool steering wheel, the carbon fiber, all the good stuff. But if there's one thing I know and I have experience with TEMU parts so far is they're somehow better. How much better though? We'll see. But so far, after installing all the countless parts from TEMU on this car, we cannot complain because it has completely transformed the whole M3. And as sketchy as TEMU may seem, it has been really good to us. The question is the finale going to be as good, or are we gonna run into some serious problems? I love me some Chinese boxes. A lot of you are gonna be sad, but this is unfortunately the TEMU finale for the F80. We had an amazing run of 3 episodes, but I think the best will be for last because we're gonna see everything put together. With that being said, we got some technology, some insane light, box. This one isn't really from TEMU, but this is probably the coolest modification. Shout out to Carbontastic. Ooh, and I don't know why, but I bought myself tools. Let's face it, when you hit that TEMU scrolling algorithm and everything's super cheap, I went and bought myself some tools, and a lot of you say, oh, are you sponsored by TEMU? No, I'm not getting paid for any of this. It's just fun. It's really fun, but with that being said, let's get going. Here is the game plan. Typically, I unbox everything first, and then we go one by one. I'm switching it up. I'm switching it up on y'all. Chinese box comes first, we install it, and then we keep going. What is the best part of the interior? Seats. What is the best type of seat? Bucket seats. What is the best type of bucket seat? Carbon fiber bucket seats. On a G80, that would cost you around $100,000. So this is what you do. You go on TEMU.com and you buy these. We're making our very own $100,000 interior, baby. Let's go. Check that out. This is gonna go taped on, pretty much 3M taped on into the back of our seat. Oh, that's gonna look insane. It's gonna look like we have carbon buckets. Oh man, look at this. This is actually going to look so sick. It really is insane to me. You can buy all these things straight from China, the manufacturer, for a discounted price. And this is what the backs of the seats look like now. Old and some weird plastic / rubber. Funny enough, these at the time were the most expensive seats you can get for this car. So we have to upgrade them and make them just that much better. Make sure y'all cleaning it up. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Hey. First thing I do want to see, how is the fitment? Oh, eesh. Actually, oh, brother. Are you kidding? Yo, I love China, man. I might move there. This is sick. Okay, now that we know it fits good and it slides right in like a little glove, so you cannot mess this up at all. You really can't. This is so cool. Now, the most annoying part of this install definitely had to be peeling up the tape. So I guess it's not that terrible, just kind of annoying. I am melting in here 10 years later. I mean, I appreciate the 3M tape, but geez. Whew. Okay, really line it up. Put my foot in there. Oh, maybe not. And after we line it up, it's pretty much just push it into place, so the double-sided tape really makes it stay in place. Really not difficult at all. This might actually be the easiest install of this whole series so far. Crazy enough. It looks like it came from factory like this. That is crazy. And now, obviously, it is time to do the other side. And the good thing is, we already know how to do it. It's straightforward. Unpeel the 3M, and it can only go attached in one way. So we should be good. I think we just made a $10,000 TEMU interior. That being said, the rating. Fitment, a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's really good fitment. 2 on the TEMU scale is a 10 out of 10. The looks look amazing. I mean, jokes aside, this actually improved the interior so much. 3, the install. 10 being super easy, 1 being difficult. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. That was super easy and added a new category. Enjoyable category. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. It was nice and enjoyable because it was so easy, but
I sometimes like a little bit of a challenge. That was no challenge, so it's a 7 out of 10. And another amazing thing, when we're done with the interior, we're gonna surprise the wife. But not only that, we're gonna show her how to drive manual in the M3.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
This has pretty much become my daily, and I think she should learn how to drive it just in case something happens to the other car. She has to drive this car. She needs to know how to get around in the manual. There you go, gas, 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 gas.
I'm getting again.
I'm so nervous.
I'm getting again.
But all right, for now, we gotta keep going modifying. We'll get to that later. Now, next up, I've been waiting so long to install this. Yes, I know this isn't from TEMU. I know. I'm sorry. Y'all, the secret is to have the best of both worlds. You want TEMU, but you also want really nice stuff. And this is one of those things where you want really nice stuff. Oh my gosh. If you didn't know already, this is an insane steering wheel. Carbontastics makes the best steering wheels in the game. Oh, and this steering wheel I've never had before. But I am honestly thankful I literally left the best steering wheel I've ever installed for such a special car.
Not only do we pick up an Alcantara with carbon fiber, M stitching and flat bottom wheel, it also has a very unique light bar at the top that goes with the RPMs of the car.
I know there's a lot of light up steering wheels out there, but I just love this one. You see how subtle the screen is? I love that about this. And I did notice it does come with this OBD2 port, and I do see a power wire and a ground wire. I've never installed a steering wheel with a light up screen, so we're gonna have to figure this out together. Massive announcement coming from the phone. Guys, I am going to be starting my first ever live stream, aka Twitch channel. Now, it's just gonna be like a fun thing I do to get closer to you guys. So, if you wanna be live with me, we can talk about everything, play video games together, maybe some IRL stuff. Follow me on Twitch at NotDannyZ. Real Danny Z was taken. And yeah, I think my first ever stream is gonna be either this week or next week. It's gonna be a fun little thing we do. Follow me on there so you know whenever the first ever live stream happens. And I'm gonna be doing a little giveaway on there. So yeah, I'm so excited. Let's go.
Step 1, we want to disconnect the battery terminal so this doesn't happen when removing the airbag.
Take the airbag out. Also, do M cars come with a leather one? I feel like they do. Now we grab a 60mm and go to town, baby. Woo! So, oh, we got one more little plug up here. Boom.
Is that it?
Oh, we got one more. It's 3 plugs. 3 plugs, y'all. Boom. Look at that. Old steering wheel successfully. Now we can get a really good look at the old steering wheel. I mean, this is the big reason why I'm changing it, y'all. Look at this. It's terrible. And you cannot compare the two.
I'm calling it now. This might actually be my favorite modification or upgrade we do to this interior. Just wow. We really are building the dream M3. To think this car was pretty much nothing a couple months ago is crazy.
Now, as you can see, we cannot just yet get rid of the old steering wheel because we still have a lot of stuff that needs to go in here. This is pretty much naked, so everything from here needs to go on here. Buttons, trim piece, plastic pieces, everything. So let's cut to that.
When removing all these pieces from the steering wheel, it's actually pretty simple because everything is held on by T20s. So as long as you have a T20 bit, you should be okay. But in typical Danny C fashion, we found something pretty sketchy. What in the... Check this out. For some weird reason, these two wires are just happily wrapped around each other. So we're gonna have to solder this together nicely.
Plan for the wiring. We're gonna put this red wire and pretty much splice into this red wire that's coming from the whole harness. And then for the black wire, which is a ground, we're gonna use this little existing ground down here. Shouldn't be too difficult at all. Now, typically you want to test things like this out before you solder anything in, but trust myself, I think it's gonna work. If it doesn't, I'm gonna hate myself.
Thank God we found this issue because who knows what kind of issues this could have probably brought down the line. We don't want any disconnect or weird tamper with wiring near the airbag.
This is hands on the coolest wheel I've ever had. Oh my gosh. But okay, everything's buttoned up. I mean, it looks like a brand. Look at this. Are you kidding me? You know what this light blue or Yasmin and blue reminds me of? Just serenity, calm. And that's kind of random to say, but it's a great segue into today's sponsor, Galaxy Lamp. I'm not big into gadgets, I'm really not, but this thing is actually super cool. If you've been thinking about adding a little something special to your space, then this is exactly the kind of lighting you need. This projector will literally turn your room into a planetarium. I mean, This is sick. Last night I slept really well. I'm just gonna put it that way. Decided to put it in the room, and I mean, this is what I see getting into bed. Like, what? That's insane. And another awesome thing is, it is a smart device, so you can control it if you have Google Assistant or Alexa. Everything can also be controlled through an app. So if you have a mobile device, you can download the app, connect to it. You can control all the RGB colors, how quickly it spins, a sleep timer so you don't waste a lot of electricity, which this is very, very energy efficient. That's another great thing. You can control everything about it. I love it. On a serious note though, if you're married, you know what I mean, but that gadget isn't even mine anymore. The wife loved it so much. Yeah, I have no control over it right now. But with that being said, thank you so much to Galaxy Lamps for sponsoring today's video. Check it out at the Galaxy Lamps store. It will be linked in the description. And you're also going to get 15% off your order by using code DannyZ. Try it out. Honestly, I was skeptical, but it's actually really cool.
And now we can get a real nice look that is put together. And I keep forgetting, but the inside trim of the wheel is also painted in Yasmarina blue, just like the car. Also, I completely forgot, if you want to get this exact same wheel or any from Carbontastic, I have to leave the link in the description because this has absolutely blown all my expectations.
Here we go. There we go. Oh, this can completely change the feel of the car when driving.
But now we can connect all the plugs, put the airbag in, and hopefully it works. Here we go.
Now, of course, the goal here is to not have the airbag blow off. That's always the goal, actually. I've never been this excited for a steering wheel. It's not working. Oh, wait.
The wheel wasn't working, but I forgot to plug in the OBD2 that it comes with. And look at that. It works. It's working.
I'm revving. So sick. Oh my gosh.
And of course, it also looks a million times better when it's on the car.
We can all agree that steering wheel looks phenomenal. I mean, I was just thinking about it. I don't think I've ever seen a car on the market with that steering wheel. This might be a new thing. I don't know. And we are skipping the TEMU rating scale because that is not a TEMU item. They're built by hand by Carbontastic. Yes, built by hand. So I'm sorry, y'all. I can't rate it. All I can say is obviously it looks amazing. It's incredible, but the TEMU scale does not apply. Now, let's go into the next TEMU item. And this one I am very nervous about because out of all the cars I've ever owned, I have never in my life done this modification to them. And that is ambient lighting, or as TEMU says, atmosphere lamp.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but ambient lighting is pretty much a network of tiny little LEDs that are hidden in your car's doors, dash, and footwells. You've probably seen them inside Mercedes Maybachs, and let's be honest, it looks amazing.
And this isn't necessary for the F80. This is universal, and I figured, let's try it out. Why not? Now, I believe this cost me like $60 or $80. I believe it has enough lighting for the doors, the footwells, the whole dash. We can go crazy with it, but
I don't really want to do that. I believe we're going to stick to just doing ambient lighting on the doors, which it actually comes with ambient lighting from factory, but as you may have guessed it, it's terrible. You can't even see anything.
I'm guessing these are controls for the LEDs. I have no idea. This might be the first time in the TEMU build series that we have to look at the instructions.
But of course, the instructions were of no help. And let me tell you, to some of you, this may be very simple, but to me, I cannot wrap my head around how this all works. I'm struggling. But here's how I think it works.
So let's say we're using this strip for the door, which we are. We're probably gonna have to cut it. It goes into this little box, and then this other harness that's going into the box, I believe we just have to connect to a ground and a power wire, which will give power to this. And then this has the little QR code, which we can control through the phone. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. But first, let's remove the stock ambient lighting so we can throw this in. It's gonna look OEM and way better. Ooh, that's easy. So now that that's off, we gotta get inside the door. Yo, I'm actually so nervous for this. Like, and nothing broke. Nice.
But check out what I just noticed about the door handle.
Oh my goodness. Why did they cheap out so bad on interior stuff? Look at this. That's my door handle, y'all. That's my door handle coming apart on my hand.
Brother,
Now to remove the door panel after removing the piece, there are two Torx bolts holding it on, and after those are off,
Oh, that's one clip. So this is the ambient lighting, which now we have to remove from back here. I believe we got to pull it all the way out. And then we're going to connect the new ambient lighting. The brown is the ground, and the power is going to go to the white and red.
I feel like on this channel we have done way too much wiring and soldering, but this needs to be done to power on the ambient lighting. And yes, we're doing this on every single door.
Car's on, but it's not working. I'm going on the app. Hopefully I can make this work. I don't know. I mean, it's not even... How do I even connect to it? That's the thing. No device found.
Actually, no device was ever found because I made a mistake.
Turns out the blue and white wire is the power wire. So we gotta do a little switcheroni, and then I think this should work.
Please work. Please work. Nope. Nothing.
I'm still getting device not found. Okay, I kind of figured it out. At least the lights work now, but not really. So there is a bigger control unit than the rest. When I connect this one to the power source, these lights start lighting up and it lets me actually connect to it through the app. I sort of figured it out. So let's go red. Boom, we got red, green, blue. Okay, so we can control it. Now we're gonna connect the little boxes that weren't working before to just to see if the big one needs to be connected for all these little ones to independently work on their own. I don't know if that makes sense, but all right, let's figure this out. Connected it directly to the battery and let's go. Yes, that was the issue. We got one of the two things right. The main power has to be connected by itself individually, and then the four little ones that go on the doors, those can then go connected to their own power source in each door. But the main one has to be connected. It works! I was stressing out so bad, but that's it. Look how it just slides right up. Look at that, you literally won't even see it. Cut the LED right here, just so it finishes right where it needs to finish.
Now, I have to be completely honest. This isn't the funnest install I've ever done. But what's keeping me going is the fact that I believe it's going to look really good. And wow, it worked and it looks really good.
I can't lie, that looks really good. Now, I didn't put the LEDs where it faces down. I kind of taped it so it's facing into the cabin so we can actually see the LEDs. Because I think if we were facing down, you can't really see anything, but that looks so good. And I was gonna use 3M, but I'm actually using the tape that it came with. So I'm hoping that it stays on because this might be Chinese tape. And if it starts falling off, that's not gonna be great, especially in this Florida heat. I was honestly so close to giving up because it was giving me so many issues, but we figured it out. Let's keep going.
And in the positive side, the great thing about this install is the fact that we just have to do the same thing to every door.
Yes, it's working! It's working! It's working! Yes! Well, we got a visitor, aka Rain, for the TEMU finale. Jeez! A couple years ago, I definitely didn't see myself installing TEMU ambient lighting mid-hurricane on a BMW M3, that's for sure. Jeez! Getting soaked. Door number 4, done. I'm really happy we didn't give up because I think this is gonna look so good.
Except the ambient lighting isn't even working. This install has honestly been terrible. Even after logging into the app and playing with the colors, just nothing was happening. Not even the original one that worked was working.
I don't understand this. This is probably the worst TEMU install I've ever done. I'm really frustrated right now because I've wasted so much time on this, but I do remember they worked when I did those 2 doors. I definitely should have tried it out before putting everything back with these 2 doors. So I'm thinking, let's remove this door panel. I don't know. Buy from TEMU, they said.
It's awesome, they said.
You know why everything's so bad? Because bro didn't send this out. It was a complete different person.
That screw, but that silicone glue between 2 leaves joined them together.
Disconnected this one, and now that's working. What is going on? Yep, whiteboard is on my hand, and I can truly say we are breaking 2 records today. One, because the TEMU product was so bad, it didn't work. And because this is the first ever product that's going to get a 0 out of 30 with the old rating, 40 with the new rating. But I still have something really awesome for this car. Woo! Let's get to installing this and making our day way better. Oh, by the way, when you open the door, the lights on the steering wheel light up. Look how sick that is. So you get the M3 welcome and the steering wheel light up. Anyways, the next modification is a must. This is my least favorite thing on this car. Check this out. Everything looks amazing except the screen. It is way too small and far back. I mean, yeah, it's way too small.
Especially when the newer BMWs just have nicer, bigger screens. These little ones are at a point where they just look outdated.
Thankfully, we do have the perfect solution for that. We got 2 boxes. This is gonna be so sick. Look at the size of the screen. This is packaged nicely. Check this out, y'all. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Okay, so the unit is 13 inches. Here's like the whole... Oh, that's a lot. Also, who did I get this from? We have to give a massive thank you to Vico Virals, my brother. Thank you so much for sending this out for the M3. He sent it out a while ago, so I just gotta give a massive thank you. If you want to get this, I'll leave a link in the description. Yet another not TEMU part, but I think it's going to fully complete the TEMU M3. Thankfully, we have had this dash pretty much bare before, so we have a good idea on what exactly we need to do, because I have terrible memory, but this of course needs to come off. Careful. Boom. Look at that. And little trick, you can pop out these 2 middle buttons. Then the screen is being held on by these 2. Oh, I dropped it. I found it. I got it. The screen should come up. Look at that. And it's just one plug holding it in, which is kind of crazy. Oh, gosh, imagine I broke my windshield. I would cry. I believe this AC control and radio is only being held by those 2. Actually, there's 2 at the bottom, so we got to remove this. Boom, just like that. We're breezing through this, baby.
And here's a great comparison. Yes, size matters. This is going to be so much more enjoyable.
This is actually kind of insane. And how this goes mounted on the cars with the help of this bracket. And it's super simple. You pretty much, it just slides in. Just like that. And you can still get to the connections back here, which is very nice. All right, got everything plugged into the laptop. All right, here we go. Oh, that is so much better. That is so much better. Yes, it's so perfect. I was missing this. Like every time I drove this car, it's like, the screen is so small. This is perfect. But all right, we gotta get to down here, connect all the good stuff, and then see if it works. After the last install, we need this to work.
Funny enough, seeing this dash apart gives me flashbacks to when we had the whole car fully apart. But obviously, and thankfully, not to that level. But here's kind of how you put the screen together. You start by plugging in the connectors to the screen itself. There's an antenna, a white power plug, a purple one that I believe sends signal from the car's unit to the screen, and a random blue one. And from the car's infotainment, you only have to disconnect the massive plug. You then take out this little green one, move it to the new harness, then you plug the old harness into the new one, and then back to the unit. Did that make sense? I don't think so.
Just gonna mock it up briefly. We're gonna learn from our mistakes. Everything is connected, I believe so. Let's see if it works. Please, Lord, work. Oh, it's working. It says no signal though. Oh, there we go. Let's go. It's working. And if we hold menu, it says no signal. So we got the screen, but it's not connecting to the car. Huh. All right, let's figure it out.
After swapping back to the OEM/purple connector, now the car's infotainment works, but it's still extremely glitchy. Thankfully for this one, I believe we have a solution, and that is with the one that sent it out to me, Vico Virals.
Okay, so do option number 3, which should say MBT_F48 8.8.
Yeah, 10.25. All right. Ooh, okay, it's actually working.
Thank God that was an easy fix. We just had to go into the settings and change a few things. Massive thank you to Vico Virals for helping out. Again, sometimes the screen may not recognize the car's infotainment dimensions, and little adjustments like these are the solution.
Let's go. I was honestly so nervous we were gonna have another failure. I was gonna have a full-on crash out. But now we have a big screen. Let's put it back together and get to the next part.
Oh my goodness. Look at the size of the screen now and compare it with the before. There really is no comparison. This is awesome. Actually, what do you guys think? Let me know. Is it too big or is it just perfect? Paired up with the seats and steering wheel, man, it's just perfect. But now it's finally time for my favorite part of all this.
Ooh, what do we have here? Wow, carbon fiber.
You get a light.
Wow, that looks natural.
Yeah, right?
Like it belongs.
Wait, look how cool this is.
Oh my goodness, that's you.
So we did, actually let's go drive to the spot and then I can show you everything. This is it. Okay, look how the steering wheel works.
Your RPMs?
Yeah.
That is cool.
And I can confirm these modifications have absolutely transformed and changed the feel of this car when you're driving it. Especially the steering wheel, since you're grabbing it and now there's a visual to it. Wow. Oh, and I forgot to show you something else. I totally forgot until now. Check this out. Check this out. Look behind the seats.
Carbon fiber on the seats? That's crazy to me.
We got that from straight AliExpress / TEMU. And it worked perfectly. I mean, it goes on with 3M, which I'm noticing. Yo, TEMU's letting me down this video. The 3M is not the best, so it is kind of peeling off. We have to fix that. But that's not terrible. I mean, the fitment is perfect. We just get a 3M that on perfectly and it's going to look so good. What do you think of that, though? It's like a quick just throw on type of thing. I think it was a couple $100.
Yeah, that's part of the scene. I mean, I would think it comes like that. So
Now, I need you to tell me what your favorite modification from the interior is.
I like all the little carbon fiber pieces you have. I like the steering wheel carbon fiber pieces. Do I have to pick one thing?
Yes.
Oh, dang it. The seats.
The seats?
I like this. This is so cool.
There's no way you chose what comes with the car. Not even okay, modifications.
I like the steering wheel. It would look great in pictures.
And then the favorite modification of the whole car, because I'm sad, but this is the final TEMU video.
If the color doesn't count, I really like the, what is this called? The lip?
In the front?
Yes. Oh, and the wheels. You know what?
Women.
Honey, we need one, the wheels?
I like the wheels.
Wheels?
Wheels, check, wheels.
I can agree with you because I said it in the top 3 favorite modifications. These wheels are absolutely awesome, but honey, we're not ending I know I told you to come with me to help me film, but I lied. That's right, I lied. Today, we are showing you how to drive manual in the M3. Another reason why I modified the interior, so you felt nice in there.
I'm driving. Okay.
How are you feeling?
Excited.
Neutral. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You're going to press the clutch and the brakes at the same time and click the start button. Every time you put it into gear or you have to switch gears, you need to engage the clutch, okay?
Right.
So right now, we want to go forward, right? So you would press in the clutch, all the way down, Okay. Can you move it forward or no? That's as far as it goes. Then you're gonna put it in first gear.
Yeah.
That's first gear, don't let go of the clutch. Now you're going to release the clutch slowly and press on the accelerator. Very slowly, take your time. But you have to let go slowly of the clutch. Not so much of the gas. Let go of the, keep going a little more. See the car's moving? Like slowly.
Okay.
So there we go. Yeah! Let's go. Now you can give it gas.
Yeah.
Keep it a little more. Now let go of the gas. Let go of the gas.
Gas?
Yeah, clutch. Second. Now clutch and gas. Oh my goodness! She's a natural! You don't have to press the clutch. No clutch right now. No clutch.
Right.
So you're just driving. So now you're gonna let go of the gas, pressing the clutch. Third gear, straight forward. Oh my.
Give more gas?
Yeah. Because the car is in neutral, you can just press the brakes and you don't have to press the clutch. There we go. Gas. Boom. Let's go, honey. Now just accelerate a little bit. Accelerate a little more, just like normal. Accelerate a little more. Second gear. Boom. There we go. She got that. People are gonna say this is fake because you're so good. Maybe I spoke a little too soon. There you go. Gas.
I'm giving it gas.
Okay.
First hiccup.
The hardest part is getting it to not stop.
Oh, downshift? Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Yep, 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 yep. Yes!
I truly cannot think of a more special way to fully end the TEMU series. This car has just come so far in the span of months, I still cannot fathom that. Now, the M3 build is not done. It is not. We still have one more episode. And if you look back at all the videos, there's still one thing left to do to this car, and that is performance. But I think it would be really fun to pretty much rate my favorite to my least favorite modifications we've done from China or TEMU. My favorite has to be the carbon fiber rear diffuser. This thing goes unbeaten. After that has to be the rear big wing that a lot of you don't like, but I personally love. Next comes the double-decker front lip from carbon fiber. And lastly, probably the tail lights. And after that comes the side skirts. Oh, and before I forget, I did install some M3 welcome lights to the doors. Compared to the yellow ones that come stock, this is an absolute must.
Wait, how are you gonna turn around? Wait, she just left me. What the? Did you stall?
No, I was trying to downshift.
You did great, honey. You killed it. What did you do though?
No, I went from third to second.
Oh.
Isn't that downshift?
Yeah. You don't have to do that though, you know.
No, I wanted to look cool.
Oh.